Ebonyi governor needs mental checks for wishing Buhari's type on Nigerians in 2023. PDP. Look at the pot calling a kettle black. Let's see. The People's Democratic Party in Ebonyi State says that anyone wishing Nigerians to have Muhammadu Buhari's kind as the next president of Nigeria come 2023 needs his psyche to be re-examined. The PDP chairman, Elder Fred Udeogu, disclosed this while reacting to a statement credited to the Ebonyi State Governor, David Umahi, where he said God would give Nigeria a president who has a good heart like President Muhammadu Buhari in 2023. Reacting, the PDP chairman stated that Buhari's home state governor Aminu Bello Masari and other notable northern leaders already acknowledged the government had failed Nigerians while Umahi was playing to the gallery. He said if it is true that the governor said such thing in Abuja, not in Ebonyi State, that someone who is like President Muhammadu Buhari should become the next president of Nigeria come 2023. It is his own personal opinion. He is not our spokesperson. We elected some persons to go to Abuja and speak for us. Not until then. He shouldn't speak for us. But if at all he said that, well, he is free to speak his mind because that is what his mind told him to say and he has said it. And nobody can change what he said. Oh, really? You just said the same thing like 10,000 times, but okay. The governor said what his spirit told him to say, but I don't know how many families in this country will pray for us to have a kind of person like President Muhammadu Buhari as the next president of Nigeria. Really, I do not know. Whichever way it goes, even his own people from the state, I do not know how many people can come out today to open their mouth and say, yes, we had it so good since the last 6 years the present federal government came to power. Is it the level of borrowing? Is it the level of economic stagnation? Is it the level of frustration? Do you know the level of crimes as well as suicide people have committed in this country? And somebody is saying this. It is just the elected people, especially the governors and few others who are in government that can say yes, that things are moving well. Outside that, things are not the way it is supposed to be. His, Buhari, own people and brothers are saying that the man is at the helm of affairs, is not doing well, but you are down here, Umahi, you are saying that he's doing well. Well, his psyche needs to be re-examined. Really and truly, what is giving PDP the confidence to talk is that since they've been in power, they've been extremely bad. They've been absolutely bad. But they have not been as worse and as terrible as APC. And because really that's what's giving them the ammunition and the confidence to say these things. Because really and truly, the argument is when you were in power, you were not doing the same. I mean, it was still bad anyway. But it was manageable. And as much as that sounds like, oh my gosh, this is literally the barest minimum, as in there's no minimum, there's literally no standard at all for it to be compared to the bare minimum. What we have now is literally nothing. There's no government. Well, it's just showed us vibes. Before we used to say there was no government, but now APC was like, you want to see corruption? You want to see corruption? You want to see economic downfall? We'll give it to you. And that's what they did. I think they're just competing on who can be the worst government. And it's crazy. And it's just like, to know how much this is rigged is that this same government, this same federation got another term. As in, how do Nigerians then look to the world? How do Nigerians look? They don't look serious. That literally makes Nigerians look like clowns. It really does. It really does. And it's not like as if, because sometimes they say, yes, the government is a reflection of the people, but it's not. The government is just embarrassing the people because, yes, Nigerians are not perfect, but in terms of the hard work, in terms of the zeal that an average Nigerian has to be better, and then to now have people leading you, destroying your efforts, you are the clown. It makes you the clown. And it's like, I don't think Nigerians are comfortable being clowns or looking like clowns. Because Nigerians don't have that pride that we are the country, we are this, we are that. So then, imagine your government just embarrassing you like that. So again, it's like coming back to this. What Ebonyi governor said. I mean, what level of sycophancy? Like that's a different level. As in, people in the comments were like, listen, even Drebokwe and Gabashehu did not reach this level. I mean, literally Gabashehu and Drebokwe, they were literally leading the race of of sycophancy in the country, and then the Ebonyi state governor just came in and scattered, as in broke the world record and just took over. And the gap is like, we're just like, listen, even the ones that we know to be sycophants, they don't do like this. Those that are sycophanting before, they don't sycophant like this. And this is what they're doing. So yeah, I mean, again, you may not have to agree with him. The cycle needs to be checked according to this person that is representing PDP. Yeah, I think what is burning PDP is that they missed out for 8 years. Oof, it burns. It really burns, and I guess that's why they have the drive and the passion to get back in there. But that's left Nigerians to decide. Listen. I don't know how everything's gonna work, but hopefully to work. That's it. What the Ebonyi State governor said was just out of pocket, like out of pocket behavior. Like that was just not it. Like there's no standard, and that is like that's a clear. Yeah, it's fine. Someone says, I want him and his children to experience this type of hardship throughout their lifetime. Useless politicians. Again, as I said in the beginning, calling the kettle black. Listen, I don't think I don't think PDP had the boldness and the audacity to do what APC did. Not that they were not capable, but I don't think, because why this administration is bad and why there really needs to be accountability, or this will get worse and continue like what APC has done, because they've set another standard. Because I think APC has just proven to PDP that, listen, we had the courage and the audacity to plunder this country and make ourselves richer, and you couldn't. Because that's what they're literally, APC is literally flexing. APC is literally, as in, it's never in a million years would you ever think that PDP would be on the back seat like the way, as in, APC just came and said, PDP, sit down, we are here. That's the truth. That's the truth what has happened. Because what APC has done has just, as in, the height of selfishness, the height of this kleptocritic mania. Like, I don't like, it's a different level. So the thing is, we need to be careful of, because again, these people are competing to get back into the race in 2023. As a people, we need to understand that if we do not make accountability or do some sort of thing to put these politicians in their place, that if you try this nonsense, because really and truly, APC, I'm repeating what APC has unlocked a different type of corruption, where they are proving that they can get away with it. Not only get away with it, but they can get a second term. So this is boosting the moral and confidence of PDP or any other political parties to be like, this is the potential of theft we can achieve and get away with it. And that is why I'm saying, Nigerians, we need to form a level or a system of accountability where we're like, listen, we as a people will not sit down and let this run. Because if Nigerians should keep quiet after this, and there is no clash, and there is no fight for whatever election goes on, yeah, it's done. But what you think, and don't forget to like and subscribe.